Hello, everyone. This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive. I figured I'd jump on for a little bit tonight, guys, and wanted to talk a little bit about not letting your present situation determine your destination. As you know, here at this channel, we are here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. So as we're coming in, please hit the like button, and we're going to let a few people get in here, let that notification go out. And I'm going to in my email address here as well as my PayPal so that we can get this going. As this topic came up during the live daily reading this morning, because one of the signs, I don't remember which, I think I probably Aquarius, I think it was, received Eight of Swords in the right. And someone made a comment to the effect of, oh, well, this person's bound, because I said, hey, don't stay stuck. It's like, you can get through this, right? And someone made the comment, well, but, and I said, with her hands are tied, but she can pull that fold out and walk between those, often between those swords, right? And the person said to me, yes, marked. And I said, it doesn't matter what her markings are. It doesn't matter what things are. It doesn't matter what her present situation is. You determine where your destination is. Do not allow the present situation to determine your destination. So what do I mean by that? We live in a three-dimensional world, right? We have a physical body, and that allows us to interact with the three-dimensional world. And so what we see, right, what we hear, what we feel, all these things feed our mind information. We have all sorts of input that comes in because of the three-dimensional world and our five physical senses. And a lot of times what'll happen is look at our present situation, or we'll look at how we were born into this world. We were not born into money. We were born with a lot of melanin in our skin. If we were born, hello, Jeanette, I'm doing wonderful. Not a problem. We look at all these things, right? We look at the family structure. We look at all these different things, and then day where we're at. And we allow that to determine our destination. Because that's what we've been taught from day one, right? From day one, we've been taught that your present situation determines your destiny. That your present situation, you can improve it, go to college, do this, do that, the other. And then hopefully, you'll get a good job, you'll be successful and all of these things. But the reality of it is, really matter how much education you have. There are plenty of people that have degrees that are at Walmart. Doesn't mean anything. Not that it doesn't mean anything. It's great to get an education. But the reality is, right, that even when you do all things, it does not mean that your destination would be exactly where you want it to be. So how do we redetermine our destination then? If our say there's this, right? I only have this amount of money in the bank account, or I'm living in this type of an apartment, this type of a car, or my job only pays me so much an hour or so much a year. How do we redetermine that? How do we reset vibrations? Well, first of all, we have to understand that what we see with our own eyes and feel and touch, it's all made up of energy. So I'm going to go a little quantum on us tonight. Everything, every part, right, is made up of, it's really energy. It's vibrations, right? We learned this in school. Atoms vibrate at a frequency. So everything is moving, everything is vibrating. And the laws of quantum physics say this: only are particles, but they're also waves. So when you're not looking at them, they're actually waves, actually in their energetic form. When you look at the atom or that particle, then it's actually a physical particle. So if we begin to understand that, then in all actuality, this table that I'm touching and the laptop and everything, this microphone, it's all made up of energy. But because we're looking at it, that's when it becomes form and it's able to be touched. And we're able to interact with it because we're looking at it. Hello, Katrilla. So I'm going somewhere with this, right? All matter is made up of energy. It goes back to its energetic form when we're in the third dimension and go into the energetic realm. What that about in the future, the destination, whatever I can vibrate with at that level, then can be brought into this world. Hear me, whatever I can vibrate with and resonate with. If I can envision it, so if I can see with my sixth sense, my third eye, I can bring it in to my present in the future, because once the present is here, it's now the past. So I know this is going a little I normally go, but I want you all to follow with me. And those your present situation does not need to, nor should it ever, determine your destination. That Isis Phoenix, love that name. You should never allow what you see directly in front of your face or what people have told you over the years determine what your outcome is. Because you, as an infinite divine being, can choose from millions of different options and see it with your sixth sense, with your third eye, feel it. So when I talk about we need to emote, feel it, sets your energy in the motion of that reality. You keep yourself there. This is the concept. This has been taught in many, many different ways, right? Law of attraction, the secret, even in, I know Christianity, right? Christianity says that you can believe you shall receive and you will have, right? If you can believe it, you can grasp the vision of it. And it's a lot about confessing it, right? There's a lot of confession involved. Well, what is really confession in the Christian world? You know what that is? That's nothing more than the affirmations that we speak. That's nothing more than manifestation. Spiritual law is spiritual law. I don't care what umbrella it's been taught underneath. Spiritual law, spiritual law. When we're talking about the law of love and light, that's where we are. When we're talking about the law of creation, when the earth was created, it was spoken into existence. Spoken happened as sound waves became light, sound waves, energy waves, those particles became matter, matter became our world. Therefore, what happens? We are co-creators. So if your present situation is that you need to live in a bigger place, you need a better car, you need a better job, or you need more abundance, you need more abundance, you need to get out of a situation of lack, living in scarcity, and instead living in abundance. Well, what are you thinking and what are you saying? Are you only living in your present situation or and that to determine your destination, or are you now going to step up and say, I get to determine my destination? I get to participate in the vision of my destination, of my world. I get to participate in the creation of the best version of myself. Hello, Jack. I get to participate in that co-creation. Or you can still sit here and look at your present situation and say, it is what it is. And just keep speaking the same stuff over and over it again. If I begin to say, I am lacking, I'm not sure where my bills are coming from this month. And I'm sure all of us have been there. I won. So if I keep saying that and saying that and saying that, and I'm saying it out of a place of concern, worry, fear, Creator always says yes. Source always says yes. Spirit always says yes. So you get worry, fear, not sure where that is going to come from. I'm going to get scarcity because I'm scarcity from my being. I'm allowing the present situation to determine the destination. But instead, if I can switch my thought process around a little bit, and instead of saying, I'm not sure where it's coming from, start saying, I thank you, soul. I thank you, spirit. I thank you, angels, however you want to put it, that my bills are cared for and I have surplus, that I have abundance. The how is not up to me. You'll guess the how. But I have abundance. I have provision. I have more than enough, and I thank you for it. Do you know what then happens? Source says, yep, you sure do. Now, it doesn't necessarily appear out of the middle of nowhere, but it appears. We have to, though, do some work. We got to put something into this, too. Now, we have to have some skin in the game. So I'm going to tell you the true story. You know me, I am transparent. An open book. I will happily tell you guys everything. Well, almost. So about a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I wasn't sure where rent for August was going to come from, nor the rest of my bills. The insurance business, the insurance company I was working for, things were just getting hairy and icky. And that's why I manifested not one, but two jobs, potential jobs that I chose one, and we'll see how that works. But the point being is at the beginning of this month, I'm like, this 100% commission thing for right now, it gave me the needed and gave me the time to heal and did all these wonderful things. But right now, I need to have a salary. because there's some things I need to do. I need to buy to do this, that, and the other. Okay? Complete transparency. Or buy this house. So I said that at the end of June. Before I had 2 jobs vying for me. Because all I said was, Creator, I give God, I give this up to you. I have a position that's going to pay me enough, more than enough, but that's going to allow me the latitude to be able to do this with you all, to pursue my purpose. And until my purpose abundantly provides for my person, this is what we're doing so I can purchase the home. Creator said yes. I could have very easily probably said, my purpose abundantly provides for my person, and left it at that. Same thing would have happened, only a different, it would have happened. Provision would have come regardless. So okay, start job on 7:30. No, we don't get paid right away when we start job. So I'm still sitting here, not sure. And I have this 100% position, but I gave it up. I still gave it up. I still said, I have provision. I have more than enough. I have abundance. That's when Spirit said, start the school, put that out there. That's when Spirit said, get on, do your lives, be in front of your tribe. Hello, Notorious. Be in front of your tribe on a regular basis. Minister to your tribe. That's what I did. And then here and there, I'd go out. Well, today, there was enough insurance sold today that it will take care of my $1,200 in rent. Yes, I will. That's why I'm delivering this message, because I want all of you to hear, when we hear the triumph, right? The provision, when we hear the testimonies, if you will, of others, it helps each of us. So my testimony is that things are being paid for. Each bill is for bill by bill by bill by bill. What did I have to do? Because I didn't allow my present situation 2 weeks ago to determine my destiny at the end of the month, or the beginning of the month, I should say. What I did was I gave it up and started emoting and walking and living that out. You have to live the emotion out. If God is love and God created, or creator, however you want to, spirit is, and love created this world, why cannot love then emitting from us, love and light from us as co-creators, create our world? We just have to put what's out there and leave it out there, put what we, the desires of our heart, out there, and leave it out there, so that spirit can bring it to us, because spirit always says yes. Spirit will say yes to your fear and your lack and your scarcity thinking, and spirit will say yes to your abundance, wholeness, powerful, fearless, love, and light thinking and speaking as well. You get to choose which one do you want. In Jesus' name, yes, ma'am. Which one do you want? Want to still live in lack? I don't. Now, do we have to heal some certain areas in our lives and getting rid of that stinking thinking? Yeah, but that's the purpose of talking here. So now, how do we raise ourselves to this point where we're vibrating on the same level? How do we raise ourselves so we're operating by faith and not by sight? Walk by faith and not by sight. Walk by faith, not by, excuse me. How do we get to that point? That's where What do you see? What's your best version of yourselves? And I want each of you that is here right now, and those of you that will watch this replay later, I want each of you to take a moment and consider what is the best version of yourself. What is the most abundant version of yourself? What are you doing for a living? Or what are you doing? Are you walking in your purpose in that best yourself? Is that what you're doing? And what does that look like? What does abundance look like for you? If you were walking abundantly, what would that look like for you? How would that feel? How would that feel? How would that feel? I want you to taste it, touch it, smell it. I want. I want you to live it. I want you to envision it. Take a moment and envision what that would be. What is your best version of yourself? And when you get to the best version of yourself, that's when you start with the dream boards. You write down the vision, write the vision and make it plain. Speak the vision over yourself. Thank God, thank Spirit, thank Creator on a name. Thank Him for it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. I literally start singing that. I walk around my house singing to Him. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for provision and abundance. I live abundantly, live in scarcity. I walk around in abundance because that He wants us to be. You see, if we are not in abundance, if we do not have abundance, we cannot then help those that do not have. He has to get it to us to get it through us, but He's got to know He's going to be able to get it through us before He gets it to us. And if we're operating in a spirit of scarcity, then you're going to want to hoard things for yourself because you're concerned about that. I'm not saying saving for a rainy day is bad. I'm not saying saving for your retirement is saying, wouldn't it be wonderful to have the overflow so that you can go and help someone else? There was someone in another chat room. I was just on H&G, I think it is, and there's a woman in there that homeless with 3 kids. She's been homeless for quite some time, living in the car, her and her babies. So what happened? Helen set up an offering for her. So people were sending Walmart to Walmart. They were sending Western Unions for her and her kids. Why? Because all of us are operating. That were able to do so. We're able to do so because we're operating out of abundance. Something. If somebody in that room gave their last $10 or their second to last $10 to this woman, so that she and her kids could have a roof over their. She just got a job today. She doesn't start till Monday, but these babies need somewhere to be. Her name is Crystal. Yes. So the light workers and the enlightened ones, we operated in love and sent her provision. However, if we did not have it to give, we can't get it to her. Right? So you're almost being selfish if you do not dictate your nation. Because there are people all of us are destined to help. So you're being selfish if you operate or you refuse to operate from a point of abundance and manifestation. So long story short, back to my stay that I was with this company, but it came, and that's what's important. So that it came right on time. So I had to make the decision I was going to let my present situation dictate my destiny. I had to make the decision a few months back that I was going to answer the call that was on my life and go on. It didn't matter that I didn't have a camera or amazing sound. I mean, I still don't have all that, right? That didn't matter. But guess what I will have? I will have a nice recording studio in my home, nice computer, cameras, equipment, all of that. Why will I have that? Because that's my destination. Part of it. We have to resonate and vibrate at that level, beloveds. I see my studio. I already know what it's going to look like. I see it. And because I see it and I'm emoting from that, I'm sending putting my energy and motion out there towards that end goal, towards that manifestation, towards being my most excellent self. Because I'm putting that out there, I have put it out there and now left it. I'm still working towards it. I'm doing what I need to do as spirit guides me. I have created that for and bringing it in. I could have let my present situation dictate my destination, but I decided nope. I get to do that. So it doesn't matter if you're an American, you're a Native American. It doesn't matter if you didn't come from money. It doesn't matter if nobody in your family seems to want to mess with you. It doesn't matter if you've been divorced 5 times. It doesn't matter if you've got 5 kids. You keep on talking. It doesn't matter. None of that matters because at our core, we are all what? Infinite divine of the divine. And we have the free will and the honor and the blessing to be able to co create our world. We get to choose our destination. And when you choose it from your heart space, when it emanates from your heart space, it is the divine higher self that is emanating that. It is your divine higher self that is saying, this is my most excellent self. And when you vibrate at your most excellent self, you become your most excellent self. You are your most excellent self. Doesn't matter how long in time it takes to appear. I will tell you it appear a heck of a lot quicker when you decide to resonate there and leave it there. When you resonate there and leave it there. Oh, I have someone that's uh me. um when you there and the more you begin to resonate there and just be have this have gratitude for everything that's already there and that which is yet to appear, but it already is, speaking those things into existence as if they were. Speak those things that are not as right into existence. You operate even though they're not physically here in front of you. You operate here in front of you. You operate as if they're already here because they are. It just takes time for time and space to close for that energy to come in. The energy exists out there, beloveds. This is what I'm trying to get across. The energy exists out there, out there. And all you're doing is rearranging the atoms with your word and with your spirit. Hello, Julia. All you're doing is rearranging the energy waves out there with your word and your spirit. And they're being rearranged right now and formulated and being made into your world. It's being created for you and it's coming to you right now. You have to continue to resonate at that level. If you don't resonate there, it can't come to you. If you don't live there, it can't come to you. Now, none of us resonate at that high level at all times until we get real good at it. Even I have the moments where I'm like, ooh, burp, right? But now instead of sitting in that, now I'm like, you know what, Lord? Nope. Provision is here. I live in abundance. I have no lack. I have overflow. Hey, Shani. Hey, Franny. So listen, beloveds, listen to what I'm saying on that quantum level. So I'm going a little deeper tonight because I know the people that are here that I set the intention out for and that'll hear this later will grasp this. The energy for your destination exists. Thank you. The energy for your destination exists already. It is out there. Remember what we said, beloveds, at the beginning. Everything we can touch here three-dimensionally is made of atoms. Atoms are actual energy, right? Or the subatomic particle is actually energy. It is waves. Quantum physics says energy particles act as waves. They behave as waves or energy when you're not looking at them, but when you are looking at them, they become a part of you. They are dual all at the same time. Therefore, when you your intention, he created from his heart space. He said, let there be light with a capital L, and there was light. Set the sun to separate the light from the darkness, and he set the moon to light the night. And then spoke every living thing into creation. What did he do? He commanded the energy to materialize and become. The present situation at creation, this level of creation, okay? Genesis 1 1, God made the earth and it was good, right? Genesis 1 2, then the earth was without form and void. What good God happened there? We'll get into that another time. The point is, he created it at first. One of the levels of creation, one of these matrices, messed it all up. But did he look at the earth at that moment in Genesis and say, golly, I can't do nothing with this mess here. I can't do nothing. Them angels I set on earth and them other folks I set here, they done messed this all up. I just gonna have to let this go and move on somewhere else. No, ain't what he did. What he do? He saw, right, that it was without void. So what did he do? Instead of just letting it sit and let the situation of the earth determine its destiny, moving around too much. It's getting good. I need a pulpit and a microphone. I got the microphone. Is it still buffering? Okay. I won't move around as much. I get excited. Uh he created, right? He didn't just let it sit. He didn't just let it sit. He created. He recreated. Ooh, that's good. He recreated. He took that present situation and created it into what he, in all of his infinite love, wanted it to be. He chose the destination. Co-creators created in his image and his likeness is his image. What does that mean? That means that our spirit, our infinite divine spirit, has the same power to co-create, to create our own destination. We have to speak to the energy that's out there, that's without form and void. Hear me. Hear me. We have to take our destination that is without form and void and speak to it in the future as if it is and say, this is. God did not say, let there almost be. Think maybe in another 10,000 years, the earth is going to be formed, and maybe another 5,000 years, we'll have all the animals, and maybe another, I don't know, 10 more thousand, we'll have man. I'm sorry what happened? No. He spoke, it was. He spoke, it was. Why? Because he had the faith. Creator, right? He knew what he spoke. He's the ultimate being, the ultimate manifester, dream manifester. The moment he speaks, it appears. So let me ask you something. How come the moment you speak, it doesn't appear? And at the moment that you speak, the time space continuum goes, choop, and here it is. Does when we are in relationship with our creator. We do. That's the whole purpose of relationship. That's the whole purpose of being in relationship with him, is because he wants us to have the same divine life that he meant to have. So when you emote it here in your heart space, speak it out of your mouth because you've seen it with your third eye. You've seen it with your sixth sense. You've gone out there to get it and right back to you. When you create it and feel it and emote it here and speak it, there is no reason why it cannot and should not be here. The more you have faith in your speech, the more you have faith in your emotions, the more you have faith in the energy to create something new, the faster it will come to you. I am that. I'm a walking, talking billboard, and it will only become greater. Why? Because now, where it might have taken me months, it might have taken me years a little while ago, but the more I'm like, oh, thank you, brought this to me. Ooh, thank you, Lord, you brought this to me. Right? Thank you, Lord. I say yes, Bill. I say yes to your call. Thank you. I exchange energy with those people that I know can pour and bring good energy with me, into me, right? I exchange that energy with them. I pour into others, I get poured into. I support others, I get supported. It's a circular thing of energy. But the more I step out into my purpose and the more I give my purpose permission to abundantly from my person, then abundance comes in. Yes, paying it forward. But abundance comes in when we get out of our scarcity mentality. We can't give out of lack. That's why I said earlier, you are being selfish if you're not operating in abundance. You're being selfish if you are not operating in manifestation. Why are you being selfish? Because there's people like that young lady in Helen's room with her 3 kids that needed some people with abundance to help provide for her. hmm So you're being selfish when you're not operating in abundance. being selfish when you're not out doing your purpose. Because more people need to hear or experience field or whatever the call is on your life. More people need that than just you or them 10 people you got around you or your family members that probably don't want to hear it anyway. Now, we don't talk about that another time, but the point is selfish when you're not sharing your gifts, beloveds. And you are being super selfish and not allowing the creator infinitely provide for you, which is what the creator wants to do, longs to do for all of his creation. You are selfish when you do not allow him to abundantly provide for you. You are basically calling him deadbeat dad. Now I'm going to let that one sit with you. I'm a deadbeat dad. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be called a deadbeat nothing. When my kids need, I give, I provide. I provided for them all the time. You know, they're growing up and it doesn't change when they're adults. They need something. We provide for one another. Oh, you know what? The next thing I'm manifesting is a better camera, computer. Matter of fact, I saw the computer I want. And it's $415. Regularly, it's $487. So that's manifesting because I need a better video card. I already know what's going on here. I have 100 meg. What do I have? 60? I got 60 meg. A better router. You're probably right, Jack. I need a better router, but I also need a better computer so I can edit the videos. And my back, oh, and this is powerful. I'm telling you, I feel it all over. Tell the cable company that you stream on YouTube. Child, they're going to make me get a darn business. You know what? I should contact my friend. Thank you, Miss Shonda. Thank you, Miss Franny, for saying that. I'm gonna contact my friend and see how much they put data caps on it. How much a business internet connect be because I know I can get 100 meg for that. Hmm. That's fine. I don't operate out of lack. I don't operate out of lack. And when I'm doing the online courses, classes, I want to be sure this goes smooth. I don't want any issues. It could be you, y'all. So this is a busy time too. Okay. All right. Well, it's been 45 minutes. So y'all understanding what I'm saying here? You go out with your heart space chakra. You emote out and rearrange the energy that's out there. Because remember, energy is wave. When we look at it is when it becomes a particle. So what I need for you to do is look at it, feel it, bring it. Look at it, feel it, speak it, bring it. Just like you're seeing the table transmute the energy. Yes, Miss Julia. Thank you. Sometimes those are the big ones on me. I have a few SAT words. Anyway, just like you're seeing that table or that chair, you're feeling that chair, it's solid right now. In all actuality, honest solid. In all actuality, it is sound wave, it is energy. So just like you went to the chair, hello, you go out, rearrange. What is your best version of you? What are you doing? What do you have? What is abundance to you as far as finances? What's your abundance? My number is, I'm not telling anybody. That's between me and my creator. But I know where my abundance is. What's your, and don't think small. Don't think small. So go out there and create your best version of, and all along the way, though, manifest little smaller things all along the way. Because what that does is it builds your faith. It builds your faith. It builds your faith. This is why if you go to the Old Testament and the Bible, this is why every great warrior, every great man and woman of God, if you look and just get the biblical print, get the spiritual principles here. That's very true, Julia. Energy plus frequency plus vibration equals powerful. It equals power. That's exactly it. Equals manifest. Whatever you do with the good or bad is powerful. That's very true. Now, hear me though. There's spiritual principles. I'm not trying to proselytize here. Okay, that's not what we're about. But this is the principle. If you go to the Old Testament, right? So even if you take David, I love David. I love talking about David. David's my guy. So what happened though with David? He had small victories over a bear, over a lion, over this, over that. Before he went off and fought Goliath, he had all these small victories to draw upon his faith to say, you know what? I've been brought through this. I've been brought through this. I've been brought through. This ain't nothing. This 7 foot some odd giant ain't nothing, right? That's a you, beloved. I told y'all the story about how the bed got manifested for $100, $1,000 bed. I have antique dresses up there that I have. Well, one I had to give one to the ex, but the antique dresser I kept, it's a $500 dresser. I have got it for 100. I could point to a number of things all around here, and it's not just Franny because I'm a Cancer. I could put things around here that got manifested for me. Now I had to do the energy exchange, the energy of money into the item. However, they were manifested and brought to me exactly when I needed them. Some things people just gave me. Okay? But when I need, I speak, I believe, I say it's here. So if 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 I can manifest a bed inside of 2 or 3 days, why the heck can't I manifest me? If I can manifest an antique dresser that I absolutely love inside of a week, why can't I manifest 2 jobs inside of a week? Certainly did. If I can manifest 2 jobs inside of a week and my rent taken care of inside of, it'll take me 2.5 hours, why then can't I manifest for a house, a studio, the SUV, right? The spiritual ministry being where it is, there station, yes. My point is this on the nuance. You're exact. But my point, Jack, is this. We are not meant to live in lack. Well, the personal message. Ah, I hate buffering. I'm not buffering on this end. This is what I understand, guys. It's not, a lot of times it'll show me that I'm buffering. I'm not seeing that at all. God. Okay. That must mean it's time for me. Oh, relationships. I'm not talking about relationships. Julia, no, I don't roll with that. But but you can manifest, and Franny actually got on my case. You can. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I did actually manifest the narcissist. I just didn't realize I was manifesting him. So Franny got in my behind and said to me, why am I limiting myself as far as my best version of myself? Why am I not also including a partner in my best version of myself? And she's right. So I may not want a partner today, or I might not feel like today is the right time, and it ain't. But I should still have that in my manifestation that my partner is spiritually enlightened, spiritually awakened. He wants a partner like myself, someone to work within a ministry or spiritual practice, whatever you want to call it. I would really appreciate it if he knew enough about video, film editing, and what else do I need? Graphics. You know, I need him to be techie. That's what I'd like to. I don't think that's too much to ask for. See, I can do it. Right around my age, maybe a little younger. Don't want any kids. Has his own down more. Right? But and secure financially. But these are all the things that I'm going to manifest. Why I'm manifesting. These are this is what that man. I should probably put some physical things, but I'm not really some of the physical stuff, but I'm not going to tell you all about that. Franny and I. Anyway, the point being, okay, so it was buffering, and so now the things got lost a little bit. I wanted to get that out there, though. The concept of creating that energy, molding that energy, transmuting it, bringing it in, brings it in, speak it, and don't think it always has to take forever, beloveds, because the more you practice your faith muscle, the more you practice your manifestation muscle, the stronger it gets, and the closer time and space close in on creation or manifestation. Okay. Do we have any questions? Or do we have any statements? Or how are we doing with this, guys? I know this was a smaller chat tonight, but I really feel the people that were meant to hear it are here, and the other people will hear it afterwards. Material and personal energy transmutation, that was a no-no. Please drink some water. You're saying I'm dehydrated? You can tell that I'm dehydrated, can't you? Jack, might need to come find you. I know, and I'm sitting like iced coffee. I know I'm drinking coffee. I drink 2 coffee. I need to get back on my gallon of water a day. I know it doesn't count. It makes it worse, Jack. Makes you more dehydrated. And I will be so I drink a gallon of water every day. I'm gonna go fill my gallon up. Jack is hidden. Jack can't hide from me too long. Jack can't hide from me. But I would, Jack, you're exactly right. And I received that. And thank you for saying that. I definitely need to drink more water. I've been getting Charlie horse crazy lately, so I could tell I'm getting dehydrated. Oh, I'm gonna find you. I have to look at your YouTube channel anyway, my love, because I need to hear your instrumentals. Because I'm still going to commission you for some meditation music. Ooh, guys. Yeah, Fran, I'm gonna have to give you the personal version. This was good stuff. This was real good stuff tonight. I'm writing that down. Jack T-A-W. All right, I'm gonna go look you up. Julia, well, what can you share with us or no? Too long? Um, well, Julia, you should email me, and I think what I might start doing maybe once a week, guys, is so on my Patreon page, what I had put down there was that I'd love to be able to do interviews with tribe members, like do a Google Hangout where we talk about things like that, like our testimonies and all that kind of stuff. That would be great to like feature a tribe member, once every couple of weeks or something and do a hangout. So definitely email me your phone number and then we can see if that would work. I kind of like that it really helps people to share. Some is secret, of course. Yeah, don't you think that's awesome, Jen? I think that's awesome. I like that idea. And then we can have Jack play for us. Which you should so that we can bless you. Jack being a musician. See, Franny, they're asking for it. I would absolutely love that. All in due time. Hey, guys. Yay. Oh, Julia. Julia's making her move. Hmm? I guess I didn't. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to say that. Everyone feel free to contact me. No, we know you just wanted Jack to contact you. That's all right, though. Rock too slow on. I gotta be quick around here. Just like in church, when you find a spiritual man, right? You gotta move fast to come between. Uh, oh my goodness, man! I gotta be quick. I gotta be quick on that draw. So the other thing I'm thinking, I'm gonna let everybody go because I didn't want to be pulling. I really don't want to do any readings. I got to get the rest of August up. Anyway, I'm considering creating a Facebook page, but it's going to be a closed group. So by in only until I'm ready to make it public. Um, so I'm thinking about doing that over the next. So you guys tell me if you think that that's a good idea or a bad idea. could invite other people to the Facebook page, although I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the darn thing. Telling me I need to have, I don't want to have a Facebook page just because. I mean, I have my personal one, but you know, I don't know what the purpose would be. I suppose once I make it public and then to gain other tribe members, but I think we're doing pretty good here. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to sign off. Franny, I'm going to give you a ring if you're available. Julia, email me. Julia, are you your registration fee? You barely log on Facebook? Yeah. I'm gonna call you. Um, Julia, don't forget your registration fee for the school. Woman. All right, because it's starting to fill up. I'm only gonna have half the spots are gone with you. I had someone else today, so I'm gonna be doing one more registration push. Julia. Anyway, okay. I said you said almost, so I'm gonna let that be. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, tuning in. Uh, I will edit this probably. Okay, but as long as you're still gonna be in the school, that's what's important to me. Okay, good. Um, yeah, I will talk to you all very soon at the hour. I'll be back on in the morning. I got August to do, y'all. Oh my goodness, too much. So yeah, peace, love, blessings, and joy, and much manifestation. Hey guys, if you want to email me something or something you're seeking to manifest and allow me to add my faith to yours, and then and then if you can help come up with some affirmations. You're so welcome, Jack. So guys, email that to me, okay? I really want to manifest with you and help you with this walk, okay? All right, guys. I will talk to you guys very soon. I love one of you. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everyone.